This is Shannah, and this is a new moon reading. So we're going to see in this reading the new things coming into your life, or where your focus should go to. So we have three possibilities. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Just choose the stone that's really calling out to you. You can take your time if you like. You can stop the video, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're starting with tarot, and let's see. New moon reading. What are the new things coming into your life? What should you focus on? Just saw the devil, and it's like breaking free from something. Let's see. We have the Lovers, harmony. We have the 3 of Pentacles, recognition and reward. Let's put it like this. Yeah. We have victory and success. And we have, wow, this is the 6 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Wands, foundation and achievements. So there are good things coming into your life. Let's see just what the bottom of the deck is. We have the devil again, temptation. I think like the focus will be on stepping out of worry or negative thinking for those who choose pile number 1. Because I think there are many good things that are now entering your life. They just require a little bit of positive thinking. So it's just wonderful cards. Like we have the Lovers, and like this is about making decisions, of course. This, I think, like the what's coming into your life is you deciding to be more positive, deciding to take things a bit lighter, deciding to be more open to what life has to give you. And here the 3 of Pentacles is usually a card of working with other people, but is also here, like in this context, in this deck, is really being recognized by your peers and doing a good work, having a good feedback, a positive feedback, and also a positive return, like earning more money through your work. But it's really about being recognized. And victory and success, these are just like very, very, very positive cards. So there's a lot of success coming into your life. There's a lot of harmony coming into your life. And here with the 4 of Wands is also a card of celebration. Maybe you are visiting your family. Maybe you are celebrating something special with your friends as well. And here with foundation and achievements, is you're achieving something. You're laying, for some of you, you're laying a really strong foundation to build on. Others of you are celebrating the fact that you've done already this in the past, and now it's done. It's like the house is done. You're celebrating this, celebrating your achievements. So in this next month till the next new moon, there are a lot of good things coming in. Just, again, I'll just repeat, a lot of recognition, a lot of success, and things are working out for you. Finally, I think some of you are really thinking finally, but it's just good things coming in. Let's see what these cards here have to tell us. This is the Moonology deck. Okay. Just a second. Okay, here we go. So we have here, bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. And we have nothing will come out of this situation, void, of course, moon, and a personal issue reaches resolution. Well, what I see here is something that has been stagnant, something you've been waiting for an answer, you've been waiting for things to move forward. They will. I think you've been here in this energy that nothing will come out. And I think this is also reflective of a bit of negative thinking, probably on your part. but it's like bring this positive thinking, bring this love into it, otherwise nothing will work out. And this, I think is really letting go of this negative thinking so it can move forward and it can reach its climax, so to say. And here we have the bottom of the deck, show the world the real you. And it's also Aquarius, but now the full moon, right? And I believe that if you put this love into, if you open up, if you show who you are, if you really put your heart into your work, if you share, I think here's also a case of sharing who you are, sharing your work, maybe put it online, maybe presenting it to people who can make the decision of it's going to print. Funny enough, I came up with that word right now. That's if it's going to be printed, if it's going to be released, if it's going to be published, whatever kind of work that is, if it's going to be shown to the right people, this decision will be made. I really have here a very strong feeling of something being stuck, but because of your negative attitude, or because of your fears, like with this devil energy keeping you bounded to fear. See, and this is, I think, from what I get here, it will start to dissolve. You will be able to overcome your fear. Let's see what these cards here have to tell us. Hunger, number 29, the wolf moon. And this one here, we have growth. Yeah, like I was saying, there's been really a hunger for growth, a hunger for development, because things have been standing still. But it's this hunger that's going to cause you to grow, that's going to cause you to move forward and to reach this resolution. And this resolution is not only like a closure, it's not closing a subject, it's also making a decision. And your decision is to go after what you want, a decision of really reaching your success, opening up to that possibility that you can be really successful, that you can have a wonderful family, that you can achieve everything you've ever wanted. So this is for me quite positive. You are growing, because out of this hunger, out of this feeling I may miss out on this opportunity, you're going to push yourself onto doing what is needed. So let us get one last card. At the bottom of the deck here, oh, look, beginnings. New beginnings, the new moon, and this is a new moon reading. These are the beginnings. So you're beginning, you're putting away your negative thinking, and it's like you're at this threshold, right? And it's this decision you take to go to greener pastures and to really go after what you really want. It's amazing. It's really wonderful. So we're taking now one last card from this oracle over here. There you go. And Abanolaka, she who battles, justice, fears, commitment. Yeah, this is what I meant earlier with this resolution. You are now committed to achieve what you want to achieve. You are now committed to your growth. You're committed to your goal, and you're not giving up. You have like this warrior-like energy and attitude now, because probably you've been waiting too long for things to happen by themselves, and now you're going after what you really want, and the opportunities are there. So it's not that you have to battle that much. Maybe you've already battled a lot, and you struggled and you went for it, and now you're going to to reap the fruits of all your efforts, because you are this warrior. Now it's time to notice how much you've grown, how much you've achieved already, and time to celebrate this. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So new moon reading, what is beginning in your life, what's new coming into your life, and what you should focus on as well. So let's start with tarot cards. Pile number 2, new moon reading. So we have here 7 of Swords, deception and envy. We have harmony. This card, pile number 1, also got this card. And we have the 4 of Pentacles, firm foundation, and the 3rd eye chakra. Well, what's new? What should you focus on? The thing that I get here is seeing things as they are, being truthful to yourself. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. We have the 8 of Pentacles and positive movement forward. So there's here growth. There's working on yourself. This is coming, and it's like it has to do with being really honest with yourself as well, seeing through deception. And sometimes, and many times, is seeing through the deception that we do unto ourselves, you know, like when we refuse to see reality, when we refuse to accept what is and to love what is. But I see you coming into this energy of harmony with yourself and your surroundings, with you and the world. So you're opening your heart, and this is also a decision. And here with the 4 of Pentacles is like a decision also to work on your foundation on a more like material level. It could have to do with your finances, career, you know, settling your home as well. So you're now more concerned on being settled. Like I said, you're not telling yourself fairy tales anymore. You're really seeing life for what it is. And it's not dramatic. It's not something bad or horrible. You're just taking yourself seriously, especially here with the 4 of Pentacles. Taking yourself seriously, taking care of yourself and protecting yourself as well. Here with the 3rd eye chakra, it's like it's opening up. You're really seeing beyond the surface. You're really getting a deeper knowledge of about yourself, about other people, about even how the system works. You know, and it's not here like saying the system is bad or people are deceptive, nothing of the like. It just gives you another sense of freedom when you really get it, when you really get what it's all about. And this, like I said, it's not a question of judging. It's not a not good or bad. It's just a question. It is as it is. So I see you here getting a grip of reality, and this strengthening you. This is empowering you, because when other people were either gaslighting you or you were gaslighting yourself, kind of felt lost, and you're coming back to yourself again. You're coming back to safety. You're coming back, but to safety in an enlightened way. You know, this is quite, I find it quite powerful and quite important as well. Let's see if we get even more information here. Now we have the Moonology cards. So pile number 2, the new reading. So this one. We have here the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is amazing. This is full moon in Capricorn. Then this one. We have a new romantic cycle begins. This is good news. And it's time to take action. Yeah. So this tough cycle, the end of a tough cycle approaches is to do with that. Maybe you were surrounded by people that weren't very honest, or you weren't able to see a situation for what really is. And this is coming to an end. And also the negative thinking is coming to an end. And here, of course, with the lovers, and the new romantic cycle begins. So if there was in your relationship, if you are in a relationship and there was any trouble, any arguments, or any issue, this is balancing it out, and there's a new cycle. So you can start again, you find understanding again, you find this harmony again. And with the time to take action, it's also like you can work on your relationship. See, you can work together when it comes to love. If you're not in a relationship, it's like this period of sadness. Maybe you were in relationships or connections that didn't have any future, or didn't get off the ground, or people you were interested in were not very honest with you. This is coming to an end. This situation of hardship, of being lied to, of people not being honest with you, this is coming to an end. This is wonderful news. So what you have before you is a time of empowerment, is a time of justice. Maybe some of you even find closure with some situations, and a new love is coming in, a new love that will offer you a firm foundation, that will offer you protection as well. You will feel at home. This is someone who stands like a rock, like a mountain. This is someone who you can rely on, someone who will be there for you. And I have the feeling that also Trospal number 2, you are the people that were always there for others, and now it's time that someone is there for you, and this person is coming, and this time for action is like you feeling empowered, and you can see things for what they really are. And finally, this after this emotional cloud, or this negative cloud has dissipated, you can see, I'm getting the song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So it's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. And this is the energy coming in, right? The rain is gone, the clouds are gone, and you can see clearly. It's like if the sun card was here, right? And then you can act, you can start anew, because you have that energy again. Because the negative thinking may have been, or the sadness, or this mourning of other situations, they kept you from being able to move forward. And then let's see what these cards are. Look, we have peace. So peace is coming in to your life. Really beautiful. What else? We have here acceptance, number 4. Waning crescent 2. But you see, like these 2 hands. So this could be like I was saying, if you're having an issue with your partner, or friends or family, this is going to be solved. There's like transformation coming in. There's peace coming in. And there's like a reunion. There's coming together again. And actually being able to accept each other as you really are. And here, even more important than that. And again, we have number 4, which is here very important for this strong foundation. But even more important than that is you accepting yourself, is you being able to love yourself for what is at this moment. This one. Trust. Number 32, the egg moon. So, and here is really finding it interesting. Let's see what surrender is like. It has to do with trust. This is number 26. Surrender. Surrender to what is. Surrender to what's to come. I didn't see. Look, this was at the bottom of the deck by the Moonology. And this is the Queen of the Moon deck. Believe in the impossible. So there's a wonderful opportunity coming your way. Just open yourself to it, right? And trust. And I think he's here. This is quite important, because that has to do with what I was telling you earlier. Feeling protected, feeling safe. And I think someone is coming in your life that will give you this feeling. And this is what you've been lacking, because what you've met so far, it is those kind of people, that for one reason or the other, they weren't being truthful for you. And it's like I can really feel in my heart is yearning for something beautiful. We're yearning for peace. We're yearning for being carried, even if it's just for 1 meter, you know, like just feeling protected, at least for a little while. And it's quite important. It's really quite important. Sorry, I have to try. There you go. For you, for your emotional stability, because you are a giver. Pile number 2, you are a giver. You're someone who gives and gives and gives. And so now you feel like bare naked. You have nothing else to give. And it can be that you're very sad even. But you'll be taken care of, and there will be all this acceptance. There will be all this love coming your way and self-love coming your way. And you will feel safe again. Okay? You will. This is coming in. So, last message. This one. We have Sauvage. She who is wild, untamed, wild, mysterious. This is you. And this one wanted to come out too. And she who stands, Valencia, resolute, implacable, determined. Well, I think these are really beautiful energies that describe you at this moment. You know, you want to be accepted for who you are. At the bottom of the deck, we have she who is present, Taras, now, awareness, acceptance again. So I think the key here for you, pile number 2, is that you accept yourself for what you are. You maybe think, oh, all these things may have gone wrong because I'm like this, I'm not enough of that, and I should have done this and that, and why am I like this? No, you are this wonderful, wild, free spirit. And this is what makes you so special. You know, this is who you are. And because you've been hurt, because there are people that didn't have the ability of coping with your energy, with your nature, they probably treated you in a manner that was actually sad. Yeah. So you kind of protect yourself now. You really protect yourself, and you're very guarded. And actually, you're pushing people away without even noticing and without even wanting it. But this is the shift that is coming. You are opening up to people again. Of course, people who deserve you. You are able now to discern this, who really deserves you and who doesn't. You know, you're not doing it out of a hunger that you're just accepting whoever, just not to be alone. No, you can really discern who deserves your presence, who deserves your attention and time and affection. And these people will come in, and they will love you for who you are completely, and you'll feel safe again. So pile number 2, this was a beautiful message, and I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Put it there. So we're starting with the tarot cards. So what is this new moon bringing you? What are your new beginnings? What should you focus on? So let's see. One more time. Okay. Pile number 3, what's new? We have the 8 of Wands, accelerated motion. So there are things moving forward. There are news coming in. Then we have another 8, the 8 of Pentacles, positive movement forward. And then we have 6 of Swords, moving on, more movement forward. And then we have the Ace of Swords, triumphant success. Oh my God, this is amazing. So it's 887, 6 plus 1. And we have another 7 at the bottom of the deck. So it's 8877. So maybe you'd like to look it up. All right. So we have Triumph. This is the Chariot. Now, this is amazing because You who chose pile number 3, you are traveling. You are definitely traveling. Things are moving in your life very quickly. There are decisions that have to be made very, very quickly. And you're moving on. You are leaving something behind you. Here with the 6 of Swords, that's usually the case. There's like with the Ace of Swords, there's a decision here, a realization of something that gives you, that empowers you, right? And then you can discern what is good for you or not. And you're leaving what's not good for you behind you, and you're dedicating yourself to what is good for you, to your growth. And there are news coming your way as well that will accelerate this, that will speed up this process. So some of you are really changing locations. Some of you are traveling recreationally, and some of you are really like on a spiritual, emotional, and psychological sense. You are growing. You are moving forward, straight ahead, and there's just not stopping you. There's no stopping you right now. You are thinking very, very clearly. You want to move in a direction that is positive for you, and you actually watching the signs, and you're getting messages, even like psychic messages, and you know exactly what is best for you. And this is fantastic. And maybe you are really starting a new phase in your life. You're starting to study a new training, new job, and these are like wonderful perspectives. There's wonderful things in the future. This is a wonderful potential here, and there's a lot of growth. Maybe some of you have to leave your hometown behind, and this can be a bit sad, but there's so much light coming in. There's so many good things coming in from this step that just go for it. This is just beautiful. Let's see what the other decks have to say. So here, the Numerology deck. And of course, the Chariot card that we saw earlier is also movement cards, like making a decision and going for it. So again, traveling, you know, in all senses of the word. It's wonderful. So we have here, be bold and make the first move. So have the courage, go for it. Another card here. We have prosperity lies ahead. So move on, move ahead. New moon in Taurus. And that was the cardinal moon. One more card here. We have step out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly what you're doing. This is the North Node. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're going to take the risk. You're going to move forward. Things are going to gain momentum and accelerate. Have a time for healing, right? Balsamic moon. And this will be your healing as well in this movement, because you're starting to see that things work out, starting to see that you were holding yourself back without any need, right? That, or you don't need it anymore to hold yourself back. So you're finding yourself to be more courageous, bolder, and feeling more alive than ever. I'm getting this really excited energy of really full of joy, full of life. And let's see what the other cards say. This is now the Queen of the Moon oracle. Here, this one. We have 37, fruition. And this is the harvest moon. So things are working out. Maybe this is something you've been planning for a long time, and now it's taking place. Now things are coming to fruition. And this is something that you've been wanting for a long time. Like I said, maybe you've been planning this. And we have release. The waning crescent for number 27. So release the fears, release the doubt, just go for it. It's really release yourself into the openness of life. And then we have resistance here at the bottom of the deck. And this is like, maybe you've been very resistant to your own luck. You know, you've been holding yourself back, and now it's time to release that and go for it and see how rich and wonderful life is and how much it really has to offer you. One last card. This one. She who dreams Isra, escape dreams fantasy. Yeah, I think that was your comfort zone of dreaming and it being in your dream world. And now it's time to put it into action. And I think you feel it, right? So all these dreams, they weren't there for no reason. They were there to inspire you, because now when you put it into action, when you make them come true, then they're already actually there. They just haven't materialized yet. For them to materialize, you have to take action. You have to go for it and take that risk. And they're just actually already there, just waiting for you to make it happen. And bottom of the deck, we have Abanulaka, she who battles justice, fears commitment. So, and this is like telling you, this is where you're going now. This is what's entering this warrior. You've been in this more like, not really procrastination, but more up in your head, like in your dream world. And now the warrior is coming in and fighting for these dreams and fighting for them come true and making them come true. This is beautiful. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.